The unique coastal setting of Zandvoort, home to the third weekend of DTM 2024, the first non-German weekend of the season. A huge crowd gathered, and on pole position, Jack Aitken looking to become the first double race victor of the season. Round 5 of DTM got underway, and excellent qualifying as well from Clement Schmidt, the Austrian driver in the new DTM Motorsport McLaren, putting it onto the front row of the grid. Side by side as always into the first corner at Tarzan, and Arjun Maini in the blue and yellow HRT Mercedes with a really good start, trying to force his way into second place as they twisted and turned through turns 2 and 3. But Clement Schmidt was having none of it, and the McLaren remained in second place. Maini in third, Ricardo Feller in fourth place, and then fifth place for Lucas Auer. But the one on the early attack was René Rast in the blue Schubert BMW, side by side with Lucas Auer as they went into turn 2, and he took the high line on the way into the banking at turn 3 to get the job done from 7th on the grid. That now put the three-time champion up into the top 5. Then a similar move as he drew alongside the apt Sportsline Audi of Ricardo Feller to gain another place and up to 4th position overall behind the race leader Aitken, Schmidt in second and Maini in third. Meanwhile, championship leader Kelvin van der Linde was back in 13th place where he'd qualified. Thomas Preining second in the championship was at the back of the field in his Porsche, trying to keep his run of 21 consecutive point scoring finishes going. Then the pit stop phase, and René Rast emerged just behind Jack Aitken, the leading 2 pit stoppers. So Rast on course for a potential podium. Lucas Auer in the Mercedes coming out just behind Clement Schmidt. Arjun Maini then from the lead group with the next to come into the pits, and a very good stop from HRT. The Indian driver coming out as the net race leader, but on cold tyres he was always going to struggle to keep the Ferrari of Jack Aitken behind him. Around the outside at turn 3, Aitken retaining the net lead of the race. Maini though looking for a potential second place finish to equal his best ever DTM finish, second place at the end of 2021 at the Norris Ring. Second place though was about to go the way of René Rast, because Rast with this wonderful dummy to the outside, then switching to the inside, getting the place at turn 1. Maini down to third place, Clement Schmidt in fourth, Lucas Auer fifth, and Sheldon van der Linde on the podium at Zandvoort in 2023 rounded out the top 6. There's a great battle as well further back. Marco Wittmann on a charge in the green Schubert Motorsport BMW from 17th on the grid. The 2-time champion going fully alongside the SSR Performance Lamborghini of Niki Tim and getting the job done on the exit to the turn. He then tucked in behind Ricardo Feller, and it wasn't long before he went on the prowl again, carrying great speed out of the bank turn 14. He carried that speed and momentum into turn 1 to get another place. So up from 17th on the grid to 7th place for Marco Wittmann. There was no doubt about the race win though. That was going to go the way of Jack Aitken, picking up his first win, his first podium since round 1 at Oschersleben, to move from 10th to 3rd place in the championship.
Jack. Great win, victory. Very well done. Very well deserved. Thank you.
A win for Aitken, Rast in second, and Arjun Maini in third.
Jack. Oh yes, good job. Thank you.
Outstanding effort as well from Clement Schmidt and the DTM Motorsport squad in only their 3rd weekend in DTM as a team to get 4th place. Jack Aitken though, a tremendous weekend potentially awaits. He will be 4th on the grid for the 2nd race of the weekend. René Rast though was delighted to go from 7th to 2nd to pick up his first podium of the year. Also knowing though that he'd have to start race 2 at Zandvoort from 20th and the final spot on the grid. Arjun Maini then, an excellent job for the 2nd career podium for the Indian driver in 3rd. Clement Schmidt, Lucas Auer 4th and 5th. Sheldon van der Linde continues his good point scoring start to the season in 6th, ahead of that brilliant drive from Marco Wittmann. So another race to come at Zandvoort, and that one would see Max Powell on pole position in his Lamborghini.